Hey everyone, Kevin Lewis with Home Life Benchmark Titus, and it's time for your April 2022 Fraser Valley Real Estate Market Update. March has come and gone, and that means we're well into the spring market. However, things have started to calm down a little bit from the chaos that we saw over the last year and a half. Now, when I say that things have slowed down, I've said this a few times over the last couple months. Slowing down from 200 kilometers an hour is still very fast, and the market is still very hot, but we have short-term memory as humans, so a little bit slower than what it was 2-3 months ago suddenly feels like the market's back to normal. However, it's not necessarily back to normal, but it is certainly improving. One of the biggest issues we've had over the last several months was our inventory, and while our inventory has increased to just over 4,000 active homes on the market, we are still a little bit low for the 10-year average for March. However, we're certainly improved compared to where we were over the whole winter. Total sales are down from a year ago in March 2021 by about 22%. However, sales are also up about 41% compared to just last month. With the increased sales numbers that we've been seeing over the last few months, we have seen prices, while still continuing to rise, they're rising at a slower rate than they were for the last 7 months kind of thing, where through February we saw prices increase on average about 5%. However, in March we were closer to 3%. I do think that this momentum is going to carry for the next couple of months, and I think that by the end of April we'll probably have seen about a 2 to 3% increase in April as well, and likely the same thing in May, probably leveling out and stabilizing through the summer months, especially as interest rates continue to rise as they have and are forecasted to continue to do. So what does all of this mean for you? Well, if you're looking to buy a home, it means that you do get a little bit more time and a few more properties to choose from than if you were looking about 2 months ago. However, it's still not back to the old style balanced market where most homes sell in about a month and you usually get your offer accepted with subjects on it. We are still trending towards more of the deals being subject free and more homes still selling within the first week or two, which I know that's slower than what we were at a couple months ago where a home would list and be sold already. But we got to recognize that a home selling on average in a week or two is still substantially faster than the average market, which is about 30 days on market. So if you are looking to buy in the near future, keep these things in mind that it is better than it was. However, prices are also higher than they were 2 months ago. So it becomes a comparison, and we certainly can't go back in time, so it doesn't really matter too much. But it is still a good time to make a purchase, and I do still think that where we are today for affordability is likely going to be the lowest going forward, except for maybe a few select properties that may drop a little bit, and those properties are more likely to be some of the lower priced in each of the different sectors of the market. When I say that homes are going to be the most affordable they likely will be going into the future, what I mean by that is your monthly payments, not just the purchase price. So if we do see a slight correction across the board and prices drop a little bit, that's likely not going to change your monthly payments because interest rates are increasing. So your affordability, no matter what happens in the near future, is likely to become less affordable to buy a house regardless of what the market does, unless we see an unforecasted price drop, which it just doesn't make sense to see. As we all know, the underlying issue with the prices is the total number of homes that exist. So if increasing interest rates suddenly makes new homes pop out of the ground, that's news to me, but to me that's what the issue is, and increasing interest rates is not going to change anything on the real estate market overall. It may slow things down subtly here or there, but it'd be very difficult to really say, yes, this is because interest rates increased, this is why this happened. The whole market is already shifting, and with the interest rates increasing, it's likely to continue to shift just the same as it would had the interest rates stayed where they were. Now, if you're looking to sell your home, you're still looking at a good, strong seller's market. Like I said, homes aren't necessarily selling for 30 offers within the first week, but homes are still selling much faster than the average 30 days on market. and they're still selling for top dollar that we've seen ever in the history of the Fraser Valley. I've yet to see many homes or anything besides very low priced homes really see any sort of drop in price, and I don't forecast that coming in the future. So if you are thinking of selling, I don't think there's a huge rush to do so. However, interest rates going up will decrease buyers' buying power because they have to qualify at the interest rates. And as interest rates go up, buyers will naturally qualify for less money, which means that you may potentially see a little bit of a dip in the market in your total sales price. So it makes a difference depending on whether you're going to be selling and buying back in and upsizing, or if you're going to be selling and buying back in but downsizing. There's two different aspects to look at there. So it really does come down to a matter of making a plan for your personal situation. Overall, it seems as if the market is certainly starting to calm down and come back to more stability and balance. And personally, that's what I would like to see, as a good balanced real estate market where buyers and sellers both have equal opportunity to make well thought out decisions in anything that they're doing in the real estate market.